Y'all, Portia and Simon, they're both unlikable people. And then on top of that, Portia's fans want to come for me up under my damn on my Twitter because I said she's unlikable. Well, if you was one of them people that was up in my damn mentions on Twitter, I'm gonna tell you again, bitch, she unlikable. And what the fuck you gonna do about it? Nothing. All right, so let's get into the review, y'all. Let's get into it. What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new review of Portia's Family Matters Season 1, Episode 2. Yes, I'm in my bed. I'm in my bed doing this review. I got the laptop right here in the bed. I'm not over there at the computer, and I didn't feel like going in the closet today. I'm fucking tired, okay? I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired. And after this, I'm going to sleep. Okay, I'm going to sleep after this. Okay, but anyhow, before we get into the review, first things first. As we said already, we are very thankful for you guys for tuning in to the panel that me, Josiah, and Terrence created, all about Portia's Family Matters. Okay, it's going to be every Wednesday. It's going to be hosted by myself, Terrence, and Josiah on each one of our pages. All three of us will be having this. We'll be rotating it around. Last week it was on Terrence's page. This week it will be on Josiah's page. Whenever the link is available for you guys, so you can set your reminders and shit like that, we will most definitely post it so you guys can set your reminders and be ready because y'all pushed us to 4,000 views last week. That was amazing. We wasn't expecting it at all. We underestimated ourselves, like I said before. We had like 400 people in the chat. We was only expecting like a hot 90, hot 100, you know what I mean, but not 400. So we really appreciate you guys. Also, tune in for the Whether You Like It or Not clip show, which will also be on Josiah's page. The link is already available on my community wall, so you guys can set your reminders so you can tune in to that. All right, y'all. So let's get into the review, y'all. So like I said, I'm sitting in my bed right now because I'm tired. So here we go. So Lauren and Portia, they're talking, and Lauren tells Portia that she told Dennis that he can bring a date to the cookout. And Portia isn't feeling that idea at all. She's like, now, why would you do that? Why would you say that he can bring a date? You know what I mean? And my thing is, why can't he bring a date? Why can't he bring a date? Like, he got to sit around here and watch you be with Simon and shit like that. So, my thing about this is, if you can sit around here and be with somebody else's fucking husband and be okay with that, why the fuck can't he bring somebody that he likes, that he dating, that he pumping on or whatever to your cookout? Because I'm pretty sure that if Dennis had something going on, you was gonna bring fucking Simon. I don't get it. If you don't care about Dennis like that, why does it matter if he brings somebody with him? Like, that's the thing that I don't get. That's the thing that I don't fucking understand, okay? Like, I feel like he should be allowed to bring a date. You grown, he grown, you with somebody, he's single. He can do whatever the fuck he wants to. That's just how I feel. I just think that Portia wants to control every fucking thing. And that's the thing that I've noticed about her, and that's something that I don't really like about her, is that she wants control over so damn much. And my thing about that is, girl, you ain't controlling a damn thing. You're not controlling a damn thing, so please be quiet and shut up, period. Like, you want to sit up here and control this shit. This man ain't with you. You with somebody else. You with somebody else's whole husband, and you want to sit up here and tell him who the fuck he can't bring around. Girl, bye. Lauren also tells Portia that Dennis said that Portia is still in love with him. And Portia said that she's not in love with Dennis. And I'm just feeling like, girl, yes you are. Yes you are. I see it when you and Dennis are around each other. I don't see that same feeling, that same love, so to speak, between you and Simon. I don't fucking see that. I just don't see it. Period. I don't see it at all. And I don't know who the fuck you think you're fooling, but you're not fooling me. You're not. You're not fooling me at all. Period. Um, then they started talking about Lauren's relationship with Nate. And Portia don't seems to me like Portia doesn't really care for Nate at all. Lauren was like, I literally just broke up with somebody a week ago that I care about. So stop making this about you. because this is not about you. And Portia was like, well, I'm not making it about me. Girl, you make everything about you. Bad enough this show is about you. Bad enough everybody else makes everything about you. Why can't Lauren have a moment where she's grieving over the loss of her man? You know what I mean? Like that's just how I feel about it. Like, why can't she just have a moment where it's like, this my I've just lost my man. I know that you don't like him, but it is what it is. I know it ain't no love lost between you and him, and that's just that on that. Like, I wish that Portia wouldn't be so damn selfish about shit like this, because she did that shit before when Lauren was pregnant, and she acted like she was so jealous of Lauren and shit like that when she was having her baby. Cause everything on me was so down because of what's going on in your stomach. Like, girl, what is wrong with you, girl? Like, seriously, like that. Like, when she was acting, that was around the time I stopped liking Portia, because I really stopped liking Portia around season 8. And that was around the time I stopped liking her. Portia was doing too much at that time. It was like, girl, bye. Like, Lauren does enough for your ass as is, and now you can't respect the fact that she got a baby on the way and she preggers. Girl, please, okay? So Gina and Dennis, they got PJ with them, and they're going toy shopping with PJ. And Gina was basically, they talked about the engagement and how Dennis feels about it, and Gina was like, "Don't you think she moved too fast?" And Dennis said, "I definitely feel like she moved too fast." And wrong. Dennis, didn't you and Portia move too fast too? When y'all got together, didn't you get her pregnant within like a month of you knowing her? Seriously? Because you didn't even know her that long, and you fucked her, you raw dogged her, and got her pregnant. Like, you didn't really know her like that, and you already got her pregnant. Like, y'all moved just as fast as her and Simon did. To be honest, the only difference is you weren't married. That's the only difference. But y'all moved fast too. So let's not pretend like y'all didn't do the same damn thing. That's all I'm saying. They started talking about the event, and Gina feels like Dennis should be able to bring whoever he wants to this event. And I 100% agree with her. I feel like he should have, you know, the right to bring whoever he wants to at this point. I mean, Portia, like I said, I'm pretty sure that if it was Portia in that predicament, she would have brought whomever the fuck she wanted to bring. And I'm just being real. She would have brought whomever the hell she wanted to bring to that motherfucker, no matter what Dennis had to say about it. She would have brought Simon in. She would have brought him. So then Lauren and Portia are together, and Lauren surprises Portia with Lena, who is like her spiritual advisor, so to speak. Lauren doesn't work for Portia at this point, and now she's really more so in tune with the yoga thing and getting your mental correct and all of that other stuff. For whatever reason, y'all, as much as I don't really like Portia like that, I've always liked Lauren. I definitely like Lauren. Real talk, I always have. She surprises Portia with Lena, and you know, Lauren proposes this family trip so they can all heal and get stuff out of their systems and shit like that. And Portia is down for the idea. She's down for the idea. So now it's time for the cookout. The food looks great. Everybody looks great. It is what it is. And the questions are beginning to start before they even sit down to eat. Okay. Miss Esther asked Simon, "Is he gonna keep Portia?" I fucking hollered. Okay. She said, "Is you gonna keep her?" Because they know he just got out of a marriage. Well, he was still in the marriage at the time, because the shit wasn't finalized or nothing like that. But at the same point in time, it was like, girl, she asking the right damn questions. Is you gonna keep Portia? Because this is your fourth fucking marriage that you're about to get into. Your fourth one. Your fourth marriage. Okay. Should those be some red flags? Like I said, I'm not perfect. I've had my share of fucked up relationships where I've moved fast. But the guy that I talk to now, he's very familiar. Y'all seen him before on one of my lives in the past. We dated maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. I just wasn't ready. I wasn't mentally prepared. He's like 11 or 12 years older than I am. I was 28 at the time. I wasn't ready for the seriousness of it, like marriage and living together. Those are the things that he wanted. And, he is a little bit more seasoned. And, I found myself pushing him away. You know what I mean? And went right into what I knew best, and that's toxicity. And it took me to leave that man that was good to me and was willing to do things for me and willing to love me the way I always wanted to be loved, for me to run into some toxicity for 2 years, for me to realize that that's where I should have been. That's where I knew I wanted to be, but I didn't know how to handle it, and I wasn't mature enough nor man enough to to voice my concerns. And now we're in a different place now, and it's a better situation than it was back then because I'm 32 versus 28. I'm more mature. I know what I want. I know that toxicity is not the thing for me, and I want to get married. I don't want no kids, but I want to get married. I want to live a happy life and do all the things I've always wanted to do, travel, all of that stuff. So I said all of that to say, Portia is 40 years old. She should know a red flag when she sees one. And Simon is a big ass red flag. A big red flag. The way he treats, the way he talked about Fallon after he separated from her, he gonna do the same thing to Portia if something go wrong. Watch what I tell you, okay? Portia just not seeing it, but it is what it is. Like that nigga ain't shit. My ain't shit meter is going the fuck off. Simon ain't shit. Portia just blinded by what the fuck he can do for her, and that's just what it is. Um, so Lauren and Lundy, they start talking about the conversation with Dennis, and Lauren told Lundy that she told Dennis that he could bring a date. Lundy said that Lauren was missing. Lauren says that she feels like Portia has a lot of yes people around her. Like there's people that work, everybody that's around her, they work for her, they yesing her, amen to everything that she's dealing with, amen to everything that she wants because they want to keep a check. You know what I mean? Like they want to get paid, so they're gonna agree with everything that she got going on, everything that she says, and everything like that. And I just think that that's a phony ass life to live. Like I don't give a fuck if I'm paying you or not. If you think I'm doing some fucked up shit, please tell me. Please tell me. Like Jamar been my best friend for 8 years, and he gonna sit up here and tell me when I'm doing some fuck shit. I respect people more when they tell me that I'm doing some fuck shit. Like, don't sit up here and try to play games and try to just say, "Oh yes, girl, it's cool," even though you know it ain't cool. You just want to keep your check going. You know what I mean? You know it ain't cool, but you want to going along with it because you want something out of the deal. That's not the way to live, girl. It's not. And child, okay. So Diane and Darlene, which is Diane's sister, Portia's aunt, they asked him about his siblings. Then they started asking him about the previous marriage. You know what I mean? Because Portia been married, he been married. Portia reveals that she's going to be the fourth wife. Then the grandmama was like, "Oh my God, you just run through him like blah blah blah." And I'm just like, "Yes, girl. He stays laying and low and spreading it wide, honey. That's what he do, honey. That's what he do." Cause I was dying laughing when her grandmama said that shit was so fucking funny to me. Like they're not holding nothing back. They are letting it be known how they feel about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Dennis and Gina arrived, and then, the conversation about co-parenting comes up, and everybody's praising Portia and Dennis for their co-parenting situation, like how good they are as co-parents and shit like that. And then the grandmama make a speech and shit like that. And then it's kind of like they just basically happy that Portia is happy, and there's a way that they wanted her and Dennis's relationship to go, but it just didn't go that way or something like that. So they just happy that Portia is happy. Y'all not happy about this shit. When you say I'm happy that you're happy, you don't agree with it, but because she happy, you just gonna say, well, I'm happy that you happy. You know what I mean? Y'all not happy with the fact that this girl that went out and got and took somebody's husband, and now she's engaged to him, and he's 4 engagements in. Y'all not happy about that. I bet y'all be talking about Portia like a dog was she ain't around. Um, Gina makes a speech and it's mainly about PJ. Gina just wanted to make sure that nobody forgets the real situation here. And the real situation is PJ. She wants to make sure that PJ is on point. She wants to make sure that PJ is okay. She wants to make sure that yeah, Portia is happy, but what about PJ? You know what I mean? Like that's the type of time she on. And I 100% agree. She was probably the only person in the room that was thinking about PJ. You know what I mean? Because it's not just about Portia and Dennis. It's about PJ. You know what I mean? It's about how she's gonna maneuver through all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Uh, let's see, y'all. All right, y'all, because my Twitter's been going off all night. Um, After that, the grandma makes a speech about Dennis being a playboy, and Gina defends Dennis. Here's my thing. I like Gina. Don't get me wrong. I like Gina. Do I think that she do too much? Yeah. Do I think she's a little overbearing? Yeah. The thing that I don't like about Gina is that she doesn't hold Dennis accountable. Dennis did cheat on Portia. Dennis did embarrass Portia. Dennis did do all of that. And not once did I ever see you call him to the carpet. Like you called Portia to the carpet for being with a married man, and she deserves it. But your son was cheating on her, and I have yet to see you acknowledge that or talk about that or even say that he was wrong for it. You ain't said nothing. You always holding him. You always upholding him and all his shit, but you never call him on his shit. That's the thing that I don't like about that's the thing that I don't like about what's her name, Gina, because she quick to call out Portia, but she's not quick to call out Dennis. Dennis is also on some was on some fuck shit too. You know what I mean? He was on some fuck shit too. Like he cheated on her and all that other stuff. So stop it. I know you want to defend your baby and all this other stuff, but he don't need no defending at this point. It is what it is. So that was pretty much the justice of the cookout. So Portia and Dennis go out to dinner, and then Portia was talking about how Dennis is supportive of the relationship. Dennis said, "I'm supportive of it publicly because that's the right thing to do." She said, "Oh, publicly, girl, you know that boy ain't happy about this. You know he not. Cause number one, he love your ass. Two, he's still in love with you, and three, he don't like how you going out like a damn coleslaw. Like he don't like how you going out like that." You know what I mean? Like he don't like how you going out like you was cool with a bitch and now you with a husband. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't no good look, and I think that that's the issue for him. You know what I mean? So it's just like whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he's supporting you because it's the good thing to do, and on top of that, you know what I'm saying? They'll sit up here and try to say that he a hater simply because he's not supporting it. You know how your fans are. You know, and then he was like, "My thing is, we broke up. We broke up in January." She said, "We know, no, 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 no. We broke up after Christmas, bitch. That's January. Let's stop it. Let's stop it. Stop trying to do all that." Portia said that she feels that they still would have been together had Dennis not cheated on her, and that's fair. I agree. I do believe that had he not cheated on Portia, Portia would still been with him. I believe that. I ain't gonna take that away from her lying ass. I agree with that, and I believe that she still would have been rocking with him had he not cheated on her. I definitely believe it. Portia was like, "But you going back telling Lauren that I'm still in love with you?" He said, "Yeah, because I love you and you love me too, and I know you do. You know what I mean?" And so she said, "In what way?" Portia, you know what way. You know what way, girl. You know what way. Stop it. You know what's up. Stop. You know what's up. You already know what the business is on this situation, bro. You already know. That man love you. You love him. You ain't finished with him yet. Y'all still got unfinished business. You just jumped into this situation with sign. But to each his own. Um, let's enter Aunt Liz. They're at this little therapy thing, and Liz sing the Holy Spirit, and they asked if Gina coming on a retreat, and Portia said that she's gonna have a conversation with Gina. She doesn't want to leave Gina out. She doesn't want to make her feel like she's being left out, so she's going to invite Gina on the trip. But is it just me, or do Auntie Liz look familiar to me? I really believe I saw her in a couple of movies. One being A Time to Kill, which was filmed right here in my town, Canton, Mississippi, right up the street, uptown. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think she was in A Time to Kill, if I'm not mistaken. I think she was an actress. So yeah. We move on to Porsha and Gina. Now the episode is in and out with them two. Now they sit down having a conversation, and they start discussing the co-parenting thing and how that's a good thing and how they want to continue to make it work out as co-parents. And then Gina mentions the grandmother's outburst. Portia feels like Gina was being disrespectful to her grandmother, and Gina don't feel like she was being disrespectful to her grandmother, but Portia still feels like she was. She said it was a tone of her voice, it was all of this and all of that. I don't know if she was disrespectful to your grandmother. I think she was pretty stern with her. I can say that, but I don't know about the disrespect. And she was just merely taking up for her son because it felt like a whole gang up thing in her eyes. So, she said, my grandmama didn't mean no harm. You disrespected her. She said, I didn't disrespect your grandmother. And you already know that Gina don't think that she disrespects anybody to do anything wrong, child. Then she said, anytime somebody mentions that Dennis is a cheater, you get mad. She was like, but you cheated too. And then Portia said, I never cheated on Dennis. And then that's when Gina said, yes, you did, because your mama told me that you cheated on him. Bitch. When she said that, I'm like, not Diane going around telling Portia business. Not Diane going to the mama-in-law telling her that she cheated on Dennis. Now, Diane did that. Diane is messy as hell, because why in the hell would she tell Gina, of all damn people, that this nigga, that she cheated on this nigga? Like, that's some bullshit. You know what I mean? I hope she didn't tell her that, but I wouldn't be surprised, child. I just wouldn't be. I wouldn't be surprised at all if she did tell. But it is what it is. With that being said, though, y'all, this is pretty much the end of my Portia Family Matters review. Be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and also click the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. If you want to follow me on Twitter and IG, they both will be down at the bottom. I do follow back on IG. I definitely do. So if you want me to follow you back on IG, all you gotta do is hit me up in the DMs with the hashtag Mrs. Team Scotty, and your boy will definitely follow you back. Okay. So I hope you guys are lovely. I hope you guys have a good day. Be sure to tune in to Terrence's review. I think Bundy's doing them, Jamie's doing them, I think Niecy's doing them, I think JD's doing them, I think somebody else is doing them. Rodney's doing them. But that's about it, I think. I hope I didn't skip anybody. But and also be sure to tune in to our panel Wednesday night with me, Terrence, and Josiah. It will be on Josiah's channel this week, so be on the lookout because we're gonna kiki and have a good time. Thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you guys for supporting my channel, and just thank you guys for rocking with me for 11 years and 27 subscribers later. I just have to say that. Thank you guys. I love y'all, and it's peace out, Team Scotty. I'm out.